This week we're going to highlight short-term weather trends in Argentina where corn is pollinating. We're also going to take a look at updated export trends in the U.S., specifically focusing in on China. We're going to wrap things up this week looking at long-term trends in December corn futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We've moved into February here, and this market is now focused on South America, specifically Argentina. Let's take a look at where that corn is produced in Argentina. Now, corn is pollinating as we speak here in Argentina. About 40% of the corn is pollinating. You can look at those four key provinces of Córdoba, Buenos Aires, Santa Fe, and Santiago del Estero. A little over 80% of the corn is in those provinces. With corn pollinating, it's a critical time for weather. Let's take a look at the short-term forecast. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. We're starting out here looking at a little bit of a change in the pattern over the last 30 days. There's been a bit of a drying trend. You can see down there in Buenos Aires, for example, it has been below normal the last 30 days. Remember, this is a proxy for subsoil moisture. Now we're looking at the next 7 to 10 days here, a continuation of that dry trend in those areas here, fairly dry. And we're also looking, as we move forward into the next 10 to 12 days, some very warm temperatures. So again, warm and dry, but remember, up to this point, that crop is in pretty good shape. So again, I don't want to paint a catastrophic picture at this point, but it is something that's caught the market's attention. Now we're looking at a bit of a change here as we move into February 8th through 11th. Rain will forecast to return here, the heaviest amounts in that dark green area of an inch. So short, in a nutshell here, warm and dry for at least 7 to 10 days, and then perhaps some rain moving closer to mid-February. Let's quantify rain now over the next 14 days. Now with that rain forecast for next weekend, most of those areas in Argentina are looking close to normal for the next 14 days. Recall, front end again, warm and dry, but back end some rainfall. We'll see how that shakes out. Let's shift gears now to the export trends in the U.S. We're going to focus in on China because it's such a wild card here in 2024. Now we're looking at our chart here. This shows a cumulative Chinese corn buying for the last several crop years. We focused in on 21-22 because that was a year where China came in and bought a tremendous amount of U.S. corn. Now our dark or red line here for this year is much lower than that, and we'll come back to that in a moment. And we look at our next slide showing unshipped U.S. export sales here. 2 years ago, China had 361 million bushels on the books. This year, it's less than 10. So again, very little Chinese buying so far. But as we move forward, we'll remind you that last year, China did come in here in 2023 from about mid-March to early April, and they did buy about 140 million bushels of U.S. corn. That's depicted by that blue arrow. So the question is, China has only 5 million bushels unknown on the books at this time from the U.S. Will they come back this year and buy another 140 million bushels like they did last year? Let's wrap things up this week looking at long-term trends in December corn futures. Now, December corn, as we tape here on Tuesday, a bit of a recovery, back up to $4.80 a bushel. Remember, the crop insurance period starts February 1st. We strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to get your strategies in place for 2024 production. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload. And we invite you to join us on Thursday, February 8th at 10:55 Central Time, where our colleagues from ATI Pro Media Live will give you an up-to-the-minute review of the USDA Supply-Demand Report. Later that day at 1:30 p.m. Central Time, come back and join us for a recap of the report, a deep dive discussion, and we'll also give you closing market information. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.